The adventure genre is a popular and well-known category of film. These movies typically follow a common storyline that revolves around characters searching for a lost object or treasure of great significance. The journey to obtain this object involves overcoming a series of obstacles, usually aided by a map or clues. Often, the storyline of adventure films is driven by a MacGuffin, which is an object or character that serves primarily to advance the plot and holds little significance outside of that role. But it can also be driven by a character's pride and need for accomplishment, or the need to save themselves or somebody else, in whatever form that takes. Common themes in this genre include triumph over adversity, personal growth, human versus nature, and exploration and discovery. Key aspects of film production that are important to adventure films include the setting, visual effects, and the musical score or sound effects. The setting plays a crucial role in these movies, making it one of the most significant elements in the production process.
We are going to now talk about some of the movies, including their actors and directors. First movie we are going to talk about is Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of Black Pearl. We're also going to talk about the movies Labyrinth, Indiana Jones, National Treasure, and Free Guy. Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl was a film from 2003 directed by well-regarded director Gore Verbinski and starring famous actor Johnny Depp. It exemplifies historical adventure, which means taking place in a time in history. It was it took place in a revolution. Oh, it was a revolutionary film for its time and is still well regarded to this very day. The second one we will be talking about is Labyrinth, which was made by Jim Henson in 1986. It was a fantasy and family adventure. A lot of people didn't pay attention to the film, but it has grown a cult following over how long it's been out. AKA, people like it more now than they did at the time. Next one that we are going to be talking about is Indiana Jones number one. It was made in 1981. It was made by a really famous director, Steven Spielberg. It starred a young actor at the time, Harrison Ford, as the main character, Indiana Jones. It's a prime example of action comedy with its elaborate chase and fight scenes throughout the movie and like the action parts of the film. The second to last one is National Treasure, which was made by John Turtle Tabe in 2004. It starred Nicolas Cage as the main character. It was a historical and action genre of adventure film, using like the Declaration of Independence and the action scenes in that movie as a prime example of why it's those subgenres. The last movie I'm going to be talking about is Free Guy. It's not a normal adventure film, but it is a film that I'm going to be talking about, which was made in 2021, pretty recent, and starred Ryan Reynolds, a pretty famous actor. It is a great example of fantasy with how it's in like a video game. They use all of the cameos and other stuff in that video game, like Hulk, Captain America, um, Dude, and stuff like that. It also is a humongous example, a spectacular example of comedy film, being as Ryan Reynolds is one of the people in it, and he is really famous for like comedy stuff in his movies and stuff. So, thank you. Goodbye.